Excuse me. We have a technical difficulty here for the Formula Poop Season 6 draft. JC Stapleton here. Bruce Arnold and Bill Fuxton was supposed to join me. Bill was, he's trapped in Florida right now. Apparently his plane had no gas. That's the excuse he used. Bruce Arnold, I have no idea where he is. Last time he was a robot in some capacity. This year I have no idea where the heck he is. He says he's sleeping. Robots don't sleep. Doesn't make much sense to me. But I am joined by Stevie Miller. Stevie, thank you for joining us via phone. How you doing, buddy?
I'm just lucky. How are you?
Oh, boy. Well, I'm so glad you could join. Under this new administration, the season's gotten off to a pretty rocky start here. Hoping we can turn it around here with the Season 6 draft a good week and a half late. So, Stevie, are you excited here for these 3 or 4 new teams? We have Mastercard Venmo Mercedes via Murph's Place. The former Murph's Place team now has a couple of big sponsors after their Constructor Championship. Sapporo McLaren returns. The 2-time World Constructor Champion comes back in their beautiful black and orange cars. Nestle Hanes combining powers, trying to get Frank over the finish line for the first time in a couple of seasons here. And then the return of the champs. Market Basket brings on Chili's as a new title sponsor to hopefully take Dobro to his 3rd consecutive World Drivers' Championship. Stevie, of all those sponsors, which one stands out to you?
I noticed there's a lot of sponsors jumping at Murph's Place after the great season they had. I don't blame them. Great team, great chemistry they all had. But Sapporo coming back, making the orange strong again. Good to see them back. Nestle and who are they joining with? Hanes?
Nestle Hanes. So Nestle was Frank's title sponsor a couple of seasons ago. Hanes last season, under the administration of Brian as their team principal, they've combined their resources to hopefully bring Frank back into the title picture.
It makes sense. They couldn't get over the hump, and hopefully joining forces will make that happen. And then obviously Market Basket just doing work, just putting Dobro over the top. But it's a one-man show. It's not a team. Nothing like Murph's Place. So I'd like to see Murph's Place just come back strong again this year. Or maybe even Sapporo with their championship run.
Well, I think you're right, Stevie. Chemistry was the story with Murph's Place. 3 stellar drivers, and Alex, the team principal, Claff and Mike just worked so well together throughout the course of the very long season.
I agree. Just great chemistry all around for that team. But who knows what this year?
Well, we're going to know pretty soon because Murph's Place has the 1st overall pick. Alex, the only team principal without a driver's championship. So he, surprisingly, after winning a constructor championship, gets the 1st pick. Who do you think they go with here, Stevie? Do they go with Claff or do they go with Mike?
That's a tough one. I'd say it's a no-brainer because Mark is just well above Mike in driving ability. But Mike is just always there. Just always in attendance, and that is a big factor, I feel.
Claff missed a lot of qualifying, doing unknown activities in the paddock. Could have been in a much better position on the grid at the start of a race. You're absolutely right on Mike. It steadily has improved year over year. One of the best midfielders they have. That's a big reason why Murph's won the title last year. So if you're going to have to go with a pick, who are you taking here?
I gotta go with just straight skill here, JC. It's gotta be Mark.
All right, well, the pick is in. There's the noise, which I'll add in later. The pick is Billy! Murph's Place goes...
Oh, my!
Murph's Place goes with Billy. How do you break up that team chemistry?
Did not see that one coming. You thought they would have brought back the squad a little bit there, but not a bad pick. I don't blame him. I mean, he was a captain, top driver. Now you have 2 top drivers. Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Wow.
I didn't see him on the list.
It's a big brainer for me because both Billy and Alex are horrible teammates. How are they going to coexist together?
Yeah, that's true.
Imagine,
we'll see.
imagine having your midfielder battling you tooth and nail throughout the course of the season. This could be a complete disaster for Mastercard Venmo, Murph's Place Mercedes.
I agree. Well, it's just a talent, but might just overcome all that.
Well, next on the clock is Team Sapporo. Sapporo back after team principal. Dave was with Bojangles for last season. Both Bojangles midfield and backfield drivers are not participating at the moment. They could come back in later. Well, wait a second, Stevie. Wait a second. We just got a card here. Market Basket's suddenly on the clock. I don't know how this is possible. Market Basket, Team Darbro is back on the clock here. Sapporo didn't pick.
Hey, what? Huh? How'd that happen?
And their pick is Friend! Friend is back! Oh, Friend is here! He is racing, and he has just been selected by Market Basket. Incredible!
I did not see that one coming. They've been teammates every season, but yeah, no. Surprised to see him come back in the league. He did not see him enter the thumbs up Mark Clappy face on the sign-up list, but I guess he's back in the league.
We'll have to check into this. This seems very strange. Sapporo now on the clock, but Friend possibly doesn't have his license for this year if he didn't sign up properly.
It's great to see him back, I'm not going to lie, but yeah, no, great shot, great pick by Market Basket.
So now Sapporo's on the clock here. 2 of his former teammates are in the pool. We have Halatic and Mike. So he has a couple former teammates out there. He also has Claff, who you thought was going to be the number 1 overall pick here. Who's he going with?
If I know Dave, and I think I do, I would say Dave is more of a team-oriented person, captain. So I'd lean more towards Mike on this one, because him and Mike would work well together and bring back the glory days of Sapporo.
Well, you might be right here. The sound has just sounded, and the pick is Mike Halatic. Mike Halatic selected by Team Sapporo. And that brings back Season 2 champions together again.
I did not see that one coming. JC, just curveballs left and right. I am on the edge of my seat.
Well, I'm glad that you could join me here today so I don't have to go through this alone because the anxiety would tear me apart trying to figure out where these picks are taking us. And now on the clock is Nestle Hanes. Frank here has had not the greatest history with teammates, has gone through a few. None have ever really fallen in line with their captain. He has a couple of good choices on the board here with Claff and Mike. Where do you think he's going, Stevie?
I've been wrong every step of the way, so I have literally no idea. Either one is a good pick. I go Mark, but you tell me.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Market Basket is back on the board. What is going on here? Market Basket has now appeared on the board. They are on the clock. And they're going with Mike! They've picked Mike! What is happening, Stevie?
Hey, speech. What is that? What?
I know we didn't get to prep you too much on this, Stevie, because you're a last-minute replacement for Bruce and Bill, but this is wild. I've been on a lot of draft presentations. I've never seen anything like this.
You have 3 drinks deep, and I have no idea what's happening. Why does he have 3 picks? Frank has none. Come on now.
So Nestle is back on the clock, and, Claff is the only one on the board as far as I know, but I didn't think Friend was on the board either.
I mean, Yep. I got nothing.
Well, there's the sound, and Frank is going with Claff and Frank.
Hey.
Well, Claff.
Great pick.
How do you?
If you can get Mark in the last round, that's a win in my book.
He's one of the best midfielders from last season, the last person taken. But that's a strange one because I think Claff and Frank would make perfect teammates.
It's a great combo. I think they're going to do great things this year. Nestle Hanes just knocked it out of the park with that one. But it's the last pick, so, I mean, they had no choice.
Very insulting. Hopefully, this will inspire Claff to actually show up on time for things like races or draft prep. So that is the draft. Now, we have a couple of other contenders in the field. One being Nolan, the other being JU, a rookie driver who we're going to get to know here. They were not eligible for this draft. They will be eligible for the supplemental draft a few races away once we get a few more rookie drivers in the field. Any thoughts on...
I'm excited to see them. Not gonna lie, JC. It's good to see new blood back in the league. We can definitely use it, and I'm excited.
Well, that is the Season 6 draft for Formula Poop. Our first race is in Jeddah. We're all looking forward to it. For Stevie Miller, this is JC Stapleton. Take care, everyone.
Bye.